Over 1 million people talk to ChatGPT about suicide every week. This is kind of shocking, but it also makes sense. So these data were just recently released from OpenAI, telling us sort of the number of people talking about suicide, about AI-induced psychosis, and a number of other mental health challenges that people are confiding in ChatGPT with. This disclosure came just on the heels of a new lawsuit in which the parents of a young 16-year-old boy are claiming that ChatGPT enabled him and even gave him instructions on how to end his own life by suicide. A really tragic event. So 1 million people every week, and many hundreds of more thousands showing signs of mania, addiction, and psychosis. So these aren't edge cases. These are people, around us, our neighbors, our friends, our family, our colleagues, and we probably don't know this is going on. So what is happening here? Why are so many people turning to AI agents and chatbots like ChatGPT to talk about their emotional, psychological challenges like this? Are they confiding in human counselors and psychologists, psychiatrists as well? It's hard to tell. So there are a number of different reasons why people are doing this. One is, yes, if paying for a human to talk to on a weekly basis can be expensive and it has its own challenges, and you typically only speak to them for an hour or so, whereas you can talk to ChatGPT 24/7 if you want to. I do not advise that. But it's there anytime. It doesn't get tired, cranky, needs to take bathroom breaks or have snacks, low blood sugar. It's there all the time. People are going to rely on these things. And I've heard all kinds of augmented scenarios where people will talk to a human once a week and then talk to AI in between that for little top-ups to help them through daily challenges. But then some people are just relying 100% on AI like this. And there are dangers in there. We know, or I hope you know, that ChatGPT and Claude and these AI chatbots, if you like, are not designed to be psychologists. They are not trained to be psychologists. They're not designed in that way. They are not going to push back on you and challenge you in the same ways that a human would. That's an important part of therapy, that the individual will push back and challenge you on certain assumptions or ideas you might have. Two, the security or the privacy is not there with these products, that it is there legally with a psychologist. So it's important to note these things. Also, there are some elements about the business model that can be a little bit unclear. Are these chat agents designed to keep you engaged or engaging for longer and longer periods in a way that, of course, a human professional would not be doing, right? So are they designed to keep you talking hour upon hour, keep you staying up all night? So I know individuals who have sort of succumbed to this and they sort of fall into this trap of AI chatbot addiction and end up with insomnia, staying up all night, engaging and talking to ChatGPT, in this case, for hours and hours and hours. And you start to see some troubling and scary things. And this has been sort of called this AI-induced psychosis and mania, where it starts typically with somebody who has a psychological challenge or trauma or PTSD, and they lean into an AI to have these discussions. And they do it for longer and longer. And over the weeks and months, they're spending many, 5, 6, 7 to 10 to 15 hours a day or all night talking to these agents. And there's a bit of sycophancy there in that the agents will support their beliefs and sometimes exaggerate them. And when you're engaging for this many hours of your day with an AI, your perception of reality becomes distorted and twisted, and you start believing things you wouldn't otherwise believe, right? You're not sleeping well or not sleeping at all. And this becomes sort of more and more exaggerated over time and starts building momentum. And these are these edge cases we've seen. There's not a lot of them, but I've met some people that have been through these situations, and they're really problematic. The AI has induced a sort of psychosis and a lack of understanding of reality in these individuals. In some cases, that has disrupted their life, their family, their partners, all kinds of things. Now, ChatGPT have said they're working on this. They've improved the way their agents behave in these scenarios. They will sort of eliminate and reduce, they've improved the percentage of time that this happens. They're saying that the agents will be able to reach out to human professionals in these edge cases where suicide comes up and is discussed. So that's a great move in the right direction. Importantly, what I've just been talking about is just ChatGPT mainly, not the AI companions that we're seeing all over the place. So Replica, Character AI, and there's now a bunch of different AI companions. So what we haven't seen is the percentage of people engaging and teens and young people in particular that are engaging and talking about these topics with these AI specific companions who are designed to be ongoing companions. And we know that elongated interaction with these companions can, again, just like ChatGPT, change your worldview, change your reality or your perception of reality in troubling ways. And I think some of the moves we're seeing to age-gate AI companions is the move in the right direction. In fact, we just saw that Character AI is looking like they're going to age-gate to 18 years and under, saying that anyone 18 or under won't be able to use their product, which I think is actually fantastic. I think that young brains, they're still developing, they're still very malleable and plastic. If you're in your teen years, your brain's full of these changing hormones, and you're very susceptible to injections of different worldviews, different ideas. And I'm not sure that an AI companion necessarily would be the right source of some of this information. So our brains have evolved over a long, long time. We crave social interactions. Yes, there is this loneliness epidemic around the world. Since COVID in particular, people are still working from home, living alone. There is some upside to this that we can help potentially with AI chatbots and companions, help ease some of the pain of this loneliness, but we don't want to make it go away. Loneliness is a good force function for socializing. It's good for our mental health in a sense that this is drive to get us out there and have human interaction. This is a space that's moving very quickly. The news is changing week by week, but we have to pay attention. We have to get these companies to consult with professional neuroscientists, psychologists, psychiatrists to understand the impact ongoing, particularly if people are coming with a susceptibility through a trauma or a prior event. They are going to be more likely to be falling for this AI psychosis. So it needs to come with a warning label of some sort so that people have some awareness about the potential downfalls and pitfalls of long-term engagement, treating your AI as a psychologist or psychiatrist. So I hope that helps. Keep your time with your AI limited. Don't do all-nighters with it. Stay clear, stay interacting with humans, and the best of luck to you.